Cappies, oh my Cappies, I hope that y'all are doing well. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. We have the Venom and Thanatos, the Gem, the Poet, the Eternal Child, and the Flame. Cappies. I just want to say there's just this idea of being caught in this like back and forth tit for tat energy that just super duper feels nitpicky and like, well, why didn't you do this, and we need to worry about this, and I don't know, there's just kind of like an energy here of, I want to say, two people trying to accomplish the same task who are trying to accomplish it in different ways. And one person is saying it has to be done one way, and another person is saying it has to be done another way. And you guys are both trying to accomplish whatever this thing is, but you're just having a really difficult time agreeing about it, like how it needs to be done. But I want to say that like the goal is to find the beauty in all of the chaos, right? Like I feel like even though there's a lot of this going on, and this like, I don't know, I don't want to say like dependency, but there's a level of dependency, like you rely on this person, they rely on you, but there's still kind of this idea of like, okay, well, because we have this commitment, then we want to try and make the best out of it, right? Like you have a choice. Like I don't know where I fall in the whole realm of like free will over destiny, because I think that they meet somewhere in the middle somehow, but I'm not entirely certain how. But I feel like the poet in this particular instance really is to me like that meeting in the middle of the minds, so that you're able to really come up with this like a creative solution that carries with it the value that I think you both see. That's why or everyone, I don't know how many people are involved, but I think that everyone understands there's a great deal of value to be had. It's just, how do we get there, I feel like, is the question. But I also think, again, that like all parties involved are excited, are desirous of this, like this. I mean, I always think of like a little kid who's just kind of like looking up and like asking like, can we do this, with this like sense of like probably they're going to say no, but there's the light that like, that I feel like there, whatever it is that you guys are trying to accomplish, it's something that like you can't, when there's so much darkness everywhere, you don't want to snuff out the only light you have, right? And I feel like there's this idea of like, there's so much darkness. I know that we've got the light. I know we can foster this light, and that light can be anything. It can be a project. It can be a job. It could be, like, where are you living, and you know what I mean? Like, and why do you want to live there? Or, like if you're buying property and you want this property, but like, why do you want that property? And just kind of like arguing over things of that nature, because you both have this idea in mind of what you want, and neither one of you want to lose that, and both of you want to work together on it. But there's just this like back and forth, that you seem to be really having a difficult time getting around. But I feel as though there's a creative solution that you're going to come up with, because there is such a like a sincere, like a pure-hearted desire for this, in spite of the arguing, Six of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Temperance, and the Two of Cups. Well, yeah, I mean, for some of my Cappies, you guys could be moving, like, or, like you guys bought property and you're moving in together. Like, there's a big change, that's happening, that comes with it, again, this high level of like high value, I just feel like high value property, high value relationship, high value goals, high value dreams, but you just need to get on the same page. And I feel like once you do get on the same page, all of the things that you know are waiting for you are there, right? Financial success, like a sound, solid, honest commitment, like a plan of action on how it is that you're going to achieve all the things that you want to achieve, and like what comes next and why, and all I feel like there's just this creative solution that's followed with a lot of like strategic planning that enables you to feel close again, to feel like, yeah, there was some arguing that happened along the way, but really and truly you have so much balance in this relationship, or with this work, whatever, or project that you're doing with your friends. I don't know how it plays out for all of my Cappies, but the shadow dance, yes, because I feel like whatever it is that you're wanting to create, I feel like you don't want anybody, like, that's mine. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's this sense of like, I don't know, I just think of like a girl and a guy, and you're out and like you see like some dude talking to your lady, and you're like, yo, like, back up, like that's she's mine. Or like some chick who's like running up on your man, and you're like, hold on, sweetie, let's calm down for a second. You know what I mean? But I feel like there's just been this almost this tendency to be like, who are you talking to, and why are you talking to, like feeling so protective of it that it's almost like a point of contention. Or like if you're doing a job at work and somebody steps on your toes, and they start working on something that you're working on, and you're like, nah, like, stand down, that's what I'm doing, but there's this sense of like longing and desire that walks that line of like of ownership and like jealousy. And I mean, I think anything in small doses can be okay, as long as it's not like dictating your life and your experience. Everybody's going to experience jealousy. Everybody's going to experience doubt. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay. Especially when you're starting something and you're still building and getting to know one another, and you know what I mean? But the Five of Cups, the World, and the Hanged Man, I love that because it's the end of all of the confusion. It's that creative solution that helps you to really see things differently and move forward into, that value that we were talking about. And I love that. Okay, Cappies. The Empress, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Knave. Yeah, because I feel like you feel like you're still somehow like you're missing out, even though you've got all of these things at your disposal, even though you've got all these things going on. There's still just this idea of feeling like you're missing out. And maybe it's just that, like, that lack of communication, right? That lack of that creative solution that you are going to have, has been leaving you feel like you just, like, I don't know where I fit in this, you know what I mean? But then I think when you have that solution, discovering that, like, not only do you fit, but you're an integral part of it all. Like, you are a key component to this vision or this dream, or, like, however that plays out for you. But you're important, and I just kind of feel like maybe you haven't felt like you were important. The Desert and the Sustainer. Yes, because again, it's that idea of like, am I important? Do I really matter? You know what I mean? And I feel like saying, like, absolutely you matter, absolutely you're important, absolutely you're an integral part of this. Like, you're not somebody who can just be replaced. You're you, and that's completely original and unique in and of itself. So no worries, no fears, deep breath. You've got this. It is your relationship. It is your role. It is your project. It is for you. And so don't allow the little hiccups along the way to, like dominate your energy, because when it's all said and done, there's so much value and there's a solution at hand. And you're a part of it. I love that, Cappies. All right, I hope this resonates with y'all. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if it does. And I will see y'all again soon. Bye.